Hi everybody, welcome to Verbling classes. My name is Lorraine and I'm going to be your teacher for the next hour. This is a beginner's class and the pace is slower than intermediate classes and the material is more basic. In this particular class, we're going to be looking at the past tense of the verb be. So this is the grammar point, and the topic will be about famous people. Who were they? And so I'm going to start greeting people. Aichu, hello, how are you today?
Good, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I can barely hear you. Can you maybe make your microphone a little louder? I can't hear you, Achu.
How about now?
It's a little bit better, yes. A little bit better, good. Hello, Ricardo. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
I'm very well, thanks. Welcome to class. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Is it nice weather where you are? Ricardo, are you there? I think I lost you.
Sorry, I am from Brazil, São Paulo, teacher.
Okay. And is the weather nice in São Paulo today?
Yes, yes.
Oh, good. Very good. Atu, is it raining where you are or sunny?
Sunny.
It's not raining here.
Not raining in
I'm
São
sorry,
Paulo? That's okay. And we have Rimas Samir. Rimas, hello? Rimas, I can't hear you, so check your microphone. Make sure it is not muted. Rimas? Okay, I can't hear you, so I'll come back to you in 1 second. Just check your microphone up to the right at the top of the page, just above the word verbling, is the microphone button. If it is red, it is on mute. So click it and it will take it off
hello.
mute. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Hi.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm very well. Good.
Yes, fine.
All right. And where are you from?
I'm from Morocco, exactly Casablanca.
Oh, wow. Casablanca. Ooh,
Yes.
very nice. It's such an exotic sounding place.
Yes,
I would like to go there sometime.
if you are here, you are welcome.
Okay, good. Am I saying your name correctly, Rimas?
My name is just a nickname. My name is Samir Zahran in Arabic.
Okay, Samir. So I call you
Samir
Samir. Okay,
Zahran.
good. Okay, super. Very nice. Welcome to class.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, now we have Alessandro. Okay. I had 4 people who were reserved, but I think maybe we'll get started with our lesson. I have posted in the chat the download for this lesson, so if everyone make sure that you get it, the worksheet, download it, and I will share with you a PowerPoint on the Screenshare, and it's so I can give you the answers. So I'm going to do that now. Oop, if I could find it. Where did it go? Here we go. All right. Okay, now can everybody see the screen share?
Yes.
Achu, can you see it? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes, everybody can see it. Okay, so it says, who was he? And this is our topic. So let's take a look at these people. Samir, number one, do you know who this man is in number one? Picture number one.
He is Elvis Presley.
Yes, he's Elvis Presley. Very good. Okay. Ricardo, do you know who number two is?
I think he is, yes, Albert Einstein.
Yes, Albert Einstein. Good. Super. And Achu, you get number three.
The hard
Who is
one.
this
Winston
then? Yeah,
Churchill.
Winston Churchill. Did you know that anyway?
Yes.
Okay, super. Now, we have words in kind of a green type, and we're going to put those words into the sentences. So I'm going to start with Achu. You do number one, please, and fill in the blanks if you can.
Okay. He was a famous American singer.
Okay. Good.
He
Continue.
was famous for his music.
Good.
He was born in I will see.
So we're looking at a date here. What
Yeah.
date? There are only two dates.
Yeah. 1874.
Oh, I don't think Elvis Presley is that old.
I don't know.
So it's the other one, right?
Yeah.
1935. Good. Okay. The next, continue, please.
He was born in 1935 in Mississippi, USA. His parents were very poor.
Poor, yes.
It was a difficult time for the American economy.
Good, thank you. Okay, Ricardo, can you do number two for me, please?
Okay. He was a German scientist. He was famous for his theory of relativity. He was born in 1879 in Germany. His father was a businessman, and his mother was a pianist, I think.
Yes, good. Well done. Very good. Okay, Samir, number three, please.
Yes, he was the Prime Minister of Britain
Yes.
from 1940 to 1945 and 1950 to 1951. He was born in England in
It's a date.
in 1874.
Good.
His parents were rich and famous. His father was a politician and his mother was the daughter of an American millionaire.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so we're looking at the past form of to be. They're fairly simple. I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, you were, they were. So most of them are were, except for I, he, she, and it. In the negative form, we use the was not, but we contract that to wasn't. So most of the time you will hear people say wasn't, not, was not. Okay. And in the question form, we just change the verb and the object. We reverse them. So in the affirmative form, the verb is second, and in the question form, the verb is first, and we put a question mark on the end. So that's the forms. Are there any questions about that? Is that fairly clear? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so Samir,
Yes.
I want you to answer the question. I'm going to ask you the first question.
Yes.
No, actually, I will ask you the second question. I will do the first question and show you what I'm looking for. So the question, were you scared of the dark when you were little? And you could answer that, yes, you were, or no, I wasn't. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't scared of the dark when I was little. So you can choose either one, okay? So in question number 2, I'll ask you, was your brother or sister visiting you on the weekend?
Yes. The answer, my brother was or wasn't my
Yes,
brother was
choose one. Choose
yes.
one, okay?
My brother was or wasn't visiting me in the weekend.
Okay, but I want you to choose if your brother visited you over the weekend, then say, yes, he did. Or if he did not
Yes.
visit you, say, no, he did not visit me. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
so try it again.
Yes, he did or he didn't.
Okay, no, I'm not making myself clear. So what I want you to say, first I will ask you, did your brother visit you this weekend? In real life, did he?
No, no.
Okay, so you say, no, my brother wasn't visiting me on the weekend. So just the one.
Yes.
Okay, good. Ricardo, do you want to try number 3, please? And this time, I want Samir, can you read the question to Ricardo? Number 3.
Yes. Were your parents married in a church?
Ricardo, can you answer?
Yes, I need to see your screen, teacher, please. Can you read again, please?
Yes, of course. Were your parents married in a church?
Is the number 4?
Number 3.
Number
Number
3.
three.
Parents married in a church. Yes, my parents married in a church.
My parents were married in a
Were
church.
married in a church. Okay.
Good, yes. Okay, now Ricardo, I want you to read question 4 and ask it of Achu, please.
Was I planning my English lesson last night?
No, I wasn't planning my English lesson last night.
Okay, Achu, in this case, Ricardo was talking about himself. He was saying, was I planning my English lesson? You can choose whether you think he was or wasn't, but you need to answer that with yes, you were, or no, you weren't. So choose one and answer it like that.
I will say no, you weren't.
Okay? Okay. So read the whole thing now. No, you weren't planning your
No.
English.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you weren't planning your English lesson last night.
Good. Very good. Okay, so Achu, I want you to ask question 5 to Samir, please.
Okay. Samir, were you learning English when you were a child?
Yes, I was learning my English when I was a child.
A child.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Well done. Okay, read question number 6, please, Samir. Read it to
Yes.
Ricardo.
Okay. Was your best friend ever mean to you?
Was your best friend ever mean to you? Yes, my best friends, were means to me.
Okay, was. because it is just one friend. If it's
people.
one friend, then you use was.
Was.
Yes. So, yes, my best friend was mean to me.
Was mean to me. Okay.
Yes, good. Okay, can you ask question number 7 about you, please?
Number 7. Were we ever together in verbal class before?
Uh, yes, we was together
Many
in
times.
verb in class before.
Good, thank you. And Achu, ask number 8 to Samir, please.
Okay. Samir, was Star Wars a good movie?
Uh, 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 I didn't see the movie of
Star Wars?
Star Wars, but I talk that yes, the Star movie was a good movie.
Good, okay, thank you. And can you ask Ricardo, number 9, please?
Yes,
Samir.
was it too cold to go outside last night?
Ricardo?
Hello, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. No, it was not cold last night.
Okay, so when we're saying the was not, we always contract it to wasn't. So
Wasn't.
try saying it wasn't too cold to go out last night.
It wasn't too cold to go outside last night.
Good, excellent. And can you ask Aichu number 10, please?
Was I your English teacher last year?
Oh, you got one of those again, Aichu.
No,
What do
you
you say?
wasn't my English teacher last year.
Okay, can you say that one again, please?
No, you wasn't my English
Okay.
teacher last year.
It's no, you weren't my
Weren't.
English teacher last year. You weren't.
Yeah. I always
Isn't that interesting?
forget about it. Always.
Okay, I know. It's funny because for me being a native English speaker, it just sounds so wrong when you say you weren't. Or you were, you wasn't. You wasn't.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Imagine.
Yeah, you weren't. You weren't my English teacher last year. Good. Okay. Now we're going back to those 3 people that we saw in the first slide: Albert Einstein, Winston Churchill, and Elvis Presley. We read a little bit about them when we did the gap fill, and now we're going to try to remember whether or not these sentences are true. Okay, so we'll start with number 1. I'm going to start with Achu. Can you read number 1 for me, please?
Yes. Albert Einstein. I have to fill the link.
Yes.
Okay. Albert Einstein was the
Yeah, it has to be true or not true.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, it is not true. So what do we say there? Albert Einstein
wasn't the Prime Minister of Britain.
He wasn't the Prime Minister of Britain. Good. Okay, Ricardo, number 2, please. Ricardo, you must have your microphone muted. Can't hear you. There we go.
Winston Churchill. Let me see the first, please. Okay. Winston Churchill was not born in 1874.
Okay, so instead of was not, what do we say?
Wasn't born in 1870.
Oh, except he was born in 1874. Yes, he was. Okay. All right, so Samir, number 3.
Yes, Elvis Presley wasn't a scientist.
That's true. He was not a scientist. He wasn't a scientist. Good. Atu, number 4.
Einstein's parents weren't German.
Ooh, they weren't?
I don't know. I did not have time to go back on.
Well, Einstein, he was born in Germany. So chances are his parents, what word am I putting in here?
Were.
Were, yes, they were German. Good. Ricardo, number 5.
Churchill's father is not a pianist.
Okay. Now we can't say is because Churchill's father and Churchill are dead. So they have to be in the past tense.
Churchill's father wasn't a pianist.
Right, good. Well done. Okay. Samir, number 6.
Yes. Churchill's parents weren't poor.
That's right, they weren't poor. Good. Atu, number 7.
Elvis was famous for his music.
Yes, he was. Ricardo, number 8.
Churchill wasn't famous for his music.
Wonderful. Good job. And Samir, number 9.
Elvis was born in 1935.
Yes, he was. Very well done. Okay, and Atu, the last one, please.
Einstein wasn't born in Mississippi.
That's true. Elvis Presley was born in Mississippi, not Einstein. Good. Okay. Now, this is going to be a little more tricky. Think about a famous historical person in your country, and then you're going to ask and answer questions. So each person in the class, think of some famous historical person, dead, no longer living, from your country. And we are going to ask you some questions, okay? Atu, do you have somebody in mind?
Wow, not right now.
I'll give you a minute to think about it.
Yeah,
Samir, do you
Yes.
have somebody in mind?
He was famous in my country.
Yes.
I think this Hassan II, the king of Morocco.
Okay, good.
Previous-
Hold on to that because we are going to ask you questions.
Yes.
Ricardo, can you think of somebody famous from your country?
Yes, my country have many famous people, but I don't like famous because a singer or actor. I look another things. For example,
That's
think in Chico Xavier. It's a big person, big heart, and living all his life to helping people.
okay, good. Is this person dead now?
Yes. It's that.
Okay, good. Great. Atu, do you have somebody in mind yet?
yes, I will try.
Okay, that's good.
I will try.
All right. So, Samir, I want you to ask Ricardo the first question about his famous person. So, Ricardo's going to answer this question. So, go ahead, Samir.
Okay, who was the famous person in your country?
Okay, good.
Chico Xavier.
Can you write that name in the chat so we can
Sure.
see it? Thank you. Oh, no wonder I was having trouble. Chico Xavier?
E Chico Xavier. Chico Xavier.
Chico Xavier. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
And
Correct.
all right, super. Aichu, ask the next question of Ricardo.
Okay.
Well, we already know. Go ahead.
Where was he from?
He's from Minas Gerais,
Okay.
What country was that?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Minas Gerais, Brazil. Okay, super. Samir, the next question.
Yes. This famous person, who where this famous where this the parents of this famous person are rich.
So what you need to ask is, were his parents rich?
Yes, where his parents is rich.
Rich. Good. Go ahead, Ricardo.
No, it's not rich. It could be rich because he donates all money about your 100 books. He was a writer too.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Very
Okay.
beautiful person.
Okay, Achu, ask the next question, please.
When was he born?
Oh, no, it's the where were his.
Okay. Where were his parents from?
Okay.
I think he is from the same city, the same state, Minas Gerais, Brazil.
Okay. All right. And I think you've probably told us already he was born there, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. And he's famous because he gave to the poor. Is that correct?
Yes, helping people.
Helping people.
Yeah.
Okay. When did he die? Approximately.
One desire he had is to die when my country is very happy. And the day of her death, my country win the championship of football.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's amazing, really amazing.
Wow. Very good. Okay, excellent. All right, so Ricardo, I want you to ask Samir about his famous person. Start with the first question.
Okay, Samir, who was he or she?
He was the Hassan II, king, the previous king of Morocco, before Muhammad V.
Okay, can you write his name in the chat, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
I did this.
I didn't see it. It didn't come up. Is it in the Verbling chat? Yes? I don't see it.
It's in the Google chat.
Oh, it's in the other chat? Okay, let me just
Such
take a look.
a group chat.
Hassan, okay. Hassan the second. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Achu, ask the next question, please.
Where was he from?
He was from Rabat, the capital of Morocco.
Good. Okay. Ricardo, the next question.
Let me see the next. Okay, were his parents rich?
Yes. Their parents were rich, were have a huge fortune,
Oh, wow.
because
When?
because there is a family, king family.
Okay. When was he born?
He was born in Rabat.
When? What year?
Yes. Uh,
Do you know?
I forget the date of
Okay,
his born.
that's okay, not a problem. And he was famous. Why? He was a famous king.
He
What
was
did
Yes, he was a famous king. He was famous because he is a very good speaker. He speak Arabic very well. He speak French better than French people.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he's a good speaker. He speak English, and he is a smart man. He's famous about his strategy, and he has a gold mind.
Great. Okay, super. Let's ask Atu about her famous persons. So, Samir, can you ask the first question, please?
Yes, who was he?
His name is Pierre Elliott Trudeau. He's he was a Canadian politician.
He was a politician where? I couldn't hear
Canadian
you.
politician, Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Oh, Pierre Trudeau.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's the one that I chose too. Okay, good. Pierre Trudeau. Ricardo, ask the next question, please.
Quest is the sorry is the second question, teacher.
Yes, the second
Okay.
question.
Where was he? Sorry, where was he from?
Good.
He's from Canada.
Canada.
Can you tell him what province in Canada he was from?
Yes, he's from Quebec.
Okay, Quebec, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Samir, ask the next
Yes.
question.
Where his where his parents rich?
I don't
Atu?
I don't know if his parents was rich, but I would say they wasn't poor. So
His parents were rich.
okay.
Yes. Yes, his parents were rich. Yes. He lived a very privileged life.
Lucky
Yes.
him.
Okay, good. Okay, next question, Ricardo.
Okay. Where were his parents from?
His dad.
Are you still there, Achu? We lost you. Achu? Okay, we've lost her. Oh. Achu, are you there?
She is checking the Wikipedia, maybe.
Maybe she is.
Like me. Like me.
That's okay. It's amazing what you learn in class. I learn so much in class. It's neat. It's really
Because
interesting.
I put the link of Wikipedia.
Yes, I see that. Very good.
Interesting history. And I corrected the name, okay?
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we have Chico. Chico
Chico Xavier.
Xavier?
Yeah, Xavier. Chico Xavier. Let me
Chico
put the link
Xavier.
here.
Okay, good.
Chico.
Interesting. All right. Okay, Achu, are you there? Did we lose you? Oh, there you are. We lost you for a while.
Yeah, I was able to hear you, but he wasn't. So I heard about the Wikipedia thing. Yeah, actually, I was in Wikipedia, but I can read.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it was where his parents were from.
His parents from Canada.
Okay.
I think his mom was British.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his father was from Quebec, I
Yeah,
believe.
exactly.
Yes. Okay. And we have a couple more people in class, or at least one. Alessandro, hello. Alessandro, are you there? I see you. Alessandro, check your microphone. Make sure it is not on mute. Right above where it says verbling on the page is a microphone icon. If it is red, it's muted. So, oh, we lost. Okay, let's continue on. Samir, ask the
Yeah.
last question of Actu, please.
Okay, what was he or she famous for according to Wikipedia?
So, according to the generous people from Wikipedia, Pierre Elliott Trudeau was two-time Prime Minister of Canada.
Yes, that's correct. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
he was
Yeah,
very famous. Actually, I have a little bit about him. I have a picture. Let me see what's next here. Okay, we'll see that a little later in the class. Let's do some interviewing of people in the class. These are easier because you know the answers to these. So, Atu, I want you to pick somebody in the class to ask 3 questions, please. Any 3 of the questions.
Okay, choose Richard.
Okay. Ricardo?
Hello, I'm here.
All right. Go ahead, Atu.
So, were you at home last weekend?
Where were you last weekend?
No, were you at home last weekend?
When you at home last week?
She is choosing the second last question.
Okay, were you at home last weekend? Yes, I still at home last weekend, watching movies and play with my kid.
Okay. When we answer these questions, please try to use the past form of be. So you would say, yes, I was home last weekend.
Okay.
And then you can say whatever it was you were doing. But make sure you use the past. Okay. Good. All right. Continue, Achu. You get 3 questions.
Yeah. So the second one is, when was your last holiday?
I can't hear you very well.
When was your last holiday?
Last holiday was, let me see, 1st of May,
Okay, good.
work day.
Okay. And the last one, what was the weather like yesterday?
I don't understand the
What
question.
was the weather like yesterday?
Yesterday, the weather was like rain.
Okay. So you would just say yesterday the weather was rainy.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. So it's your turn, Ricardo. Choose somebody in the class and 3 questions out of these questions.
Okay, for Himas.
Yes.
Where were you born?
I was born in Casablanca.
In what country?
It is the capital. It's the economical capital of Morocco.
Morocco. Okay. Let me see. Were you with your family last night?
Where you? you with your family last night?
Yes.
We were at home last night with my family.
Okay, Samir, the question here is, were you
Yes,
with
yes,
them? So you say, yes, I was, or no, I wasn't.
yes. I was with my family last night.
Good, good. Well done. Okay. Was that 3 questions, or do you have another one, Ricardo?
The last now is the where were you born?
Where were you born?
Born, yes.
I was born in Casablanca.
Okay,
Casablanca.
good.
Okay.
Excellent, good. Okay, Samir, choose somebody in the class and ask the questions.
Okay, Alessandro.
Let's see if Alessandro is with us. Alessandro, are you there? We can't hear you. Well, as soon as we talk to him, he leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. If you would like, you can ask the questions of me.
Okay. Uh, where was your father born?
My father was born in Quebec, Canada.
Okay. Uh, were you at home last weekend?
No, I wasn't at home last weekend. I was at my cottage.
Okay. What was the weather like yesterday?
Yesterday, the weather was crappy. If you understand, it was cold and wet and nasty weather. Horrible, terrible, crappy weather.
Thank you, Jesse.
Today is much better. Okay, good. So I think everybody has asked and answered questions.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on then. All right, so here's where we get to find out about some people who were famous from different countries that you may or may not know. In this case, does anybody know who was this man? We've already talked about him a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay, who is it, I2?
Trudeau.
Okay, this is Trudeau. This is Pierre Elliott Trudeau. He was born October 18, 1919, and he died in September 2000. And he was famous as the Prime Minister of Canada. He was Prime Minister in the 60s. I remember him well. And he was Prime Minister for quite a long time. He was a socialist, so he had more socialist ideas. He was a liberal with the Liberal Party, and he brought the Constitution into Canada because we had the Constitution of Britain instead of Canada because we were a colony of Britain. So he made a constitution that was Canada's, and that's what he did. He was most famous for politically. So that's Trudeau. Okay, so let's try another person. I tried to pick ones of students that might know. Who was he?
Che
Che
Guevara.
Guevara.
Yeah, everybody should know that one. Okay, so he was born in 1928. Does anybody know anything about this man? What did he do? What
I
was
know
he famous for?
he's a magic, Argentinian magic.
He was an
And
Argentinian which?
No.
magician, doctor.
Oh, yes, yes, he was a doctor. That's right.
And he tried to save the South America.
Okay. What country did he end up in? He became part of a revolution. Do you know what country?
Cuba.
Yeah, with Fidel Castro. He was in
Yes,
Cuba.
Havana.
Yes.
From
So
Havana.
I just got a little bit of information about him. So he was a very, very interesting man. I watched a documentary about him and I thought it was quite fascinating. But does anybody know where he died? He didn't die in Cuba. Does anybody know where he died?
Don't remember. I saw the movie too, but I don't remember.
Well, I can't remember. I think it was Bolivia or something, wasn't it? It was somewhere in South America. They were trying to lead another revolution, and he was betrayed and was killed. Okay, let's try another one. This one might be difficult. We don't have any Italians in class. Sometimes we do.
Pavarotti.
No.
Enrico Caruso. Enrico Caruso. Does anybody know what Enrico Caruso is famous for? Was famous for?
Singer like a
Yes. Yes, he was a singer. Absolutely. I think he was a tenor, wasn't he? Let's see what it says. Yeah, an Italian tenor. My parents loved his music, even though they are not Italian, but they just loved his music. And so when I was a child, I listened to this guy, and I didn't like him. It wasn't my style. But he was very famous for his music. Okay, let's try another one. There we go. All right. Anybody have an
Bonaparte.
idea? Not Bonaparte, no, but it looks like that. You know, it's that kind of
I think
a picture. No, he wasn't from Europe.
Europe, I don't know.
No, he's not from Europe. Anybody? Okay. Dom Pedro the First. Still nobody knows?
I think
Everybody's
we had the
laughing.
motions, but with the Italian guy.
Well, let's see.
Good hairstyle.
There we go. So I'm going to get Ricardo to read this one. Can you read this little paragraph for me, Ricardo?
I try. Dom Pedro first was the first ruler of the Empire of Brazil, instrumental in establishing a representative form of government in the country. He was the founder of the first ruler of the Empire of Brazil. He is known as a liberator and a soldier king. He was coronated as
Yes.
the Emperor of Brazil in 1822 and ruled the empire till 1831.
Okay. So, do you know what this word means, coronated?
Yes. Uh,
No? It just means that he went through a ceremony where they put a crown on his head and he became the emperor. So coronated is basically being crowned as emperor. Okay. So did you not know anything about him, Ricardo?
Yes, many things. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed here.
Okay, so there we have a Brazilian.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and let's see who we have next. Oh, yes. Now, unless you are Mexican, you probably won't know this woman. This is a woman, and her name is La Malinche, and she was around at the time of Cortez. So I'm going to get somebody to read this. Let's see, Samir, just to give you
Yeah.
some practice reading. Can you read about
Okay.
La Malinche?
Malinche was a Nahua woman from the Mexican Gulf Coast who played a role in the Spanish conquest of Mexico, acting as an interpreter, advisor, lover, and intermediary for Hernan Cortes. She was one of 20 women servants given to the Spaniard by the native of Tabasco in 1519. Later she became a mistress to Cortes and gave birth to his first son, Martin, who is considered one of the first mestizos people of mixed European and indigenous American ancestry.
Good, thank you. Okay, so we have a couple of new people in the class. Miguel, are you there? Miguel? Luis?
Yes,
Okay, hello. Welcome to the class.
thank you.
Oh, is this Luis that I'm talking to? I have 2 new people in the class, and we're almost done. I think that's it. That's what we've got for our slideshow. So at this point, because we haven't had very many people in the class, we got through the material much quicker than we would have if there had been more people. So since we have 10 minutes or so, if anybody is interested in asking me questions, or if you have any questions about English, please feel free to ask. So, anyone?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
Well, I'm a Spanish speaker,
Okay.
and I would like to know why I can understand your English, but why I can't understand some movies in English. I think
Yeah, sometimes in movies they speak very fast. And if you are watching a British movie, they speak a very different kind of English. It sounds very different.
but
So,
for example, an American person can understand well.
an American person can understand what?
Well, this movie, yes,
A British movie?
yes, or an American movie.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure what the question is you're asking.
For example, for example,
Yes.
can you understand all conversation in a American movie?
Yes,
Yes.
I can. Yes, I can.
Why I can't?
Well, again, even with American movies, Americans have some different accents that will sound not anything like what I'm speaking. They have their own accent that makes it sound very different. But Spanish is the same. I find it easier to understand people from Mexico than I do people from Spain. I find Spain Spanish is difficult.
Yes, the stress, the accent is a little different.
Yes. Where are you from?
Colombia.
From Colombia. Colombia has a very nice Spanish accent.
Yes.
I like it very much. Okay. So any other kinds of questions? Maybe I can ask a few. Samir,
Yes.
what is it like in Morocco? If I wanted to visit Morocco,
Okay.
what season would be a good time? What
Yes.
month?
Okay. The best and the good season you will visit for visiting Morocco are the season between the 7 months. The best are 2 months. The 7 months and the 8 months, August,
Okay, okay, interesting.
because the weather is very warm and he said it's still over 30 degrees.
Oh, wow. Okay, that does sound nice. All right. And Luis, where in Colombia are you?
Uh, I'm in Bogota.
In Bogota. Okay,
Yes.
yes. I was talking to somebody the other day who was from Bogota, and she said it was very beautiful there. Miguel?
Yes,
Okay, where are you from, Miguel?
I am from Mexico.
Oh, from Mexico. One of my favorite places. Where in Mexico? What state in Mexico?
Say Puebla City.
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
Puebla City.
Oh, Puebla?
Puebla, yes.
Yes. Okay. Very nice. And Alessandro, did you get your microphone working? Alessandro? Not quite. Okay. Achu, do you have anything you want to say or any question?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
You said that your dad is from Quebec.
Yes.
And do you speak French?
No. Not at all. My dad was born in Quebec, but he grew up in Ontario, and his family have been in Canada for about four or five generations, and we only speak English. So even when they lived in Montreal, they spoke English. They lived in an English section. So no, I never got to learn any French. Boo-hoo. I wish I had. Yes. Okay. Anyway, I think that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. You guys did very well. Remember about using, instead of was not, use wasn't or weren't. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
And everybody have a great day, and I'll see you in another class. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.